Hello and welcome back to the LDM Show here on Nightline Radio. Just listening to the songs, but she's not waiting no tables right now because she's right here on the LDM Show. How's it going?
I'm good.
Real quick, I don't want to mess up your name. Sakinah.
Sakinah. You gotta say it with the finesse. Sakinah. No, the sa. Sakinah Iman.
Ooh. Wow, she said it was singing too. Sakinah Iman. I thought she was going to start singing. I was like, whoa, okay. Spoken word, pretty much I'd say a spoken word expert.
Oh, yeah. Me?
You sing a lot of places because you've seen a lot of the spoken word people. You go out there a lot.
Yeah, I've been around. I mean, yeah, I've actually worked with a group called Too Deep Entertainment. I worked with them for about 3 years, and we did a lot of spoken word. We acted throughout the country, did different college stuff. So that was fun. I did that for a while, and then right after that, I went straight to like the city because that was in Albany. So I went to the city life and was like, okay, so let me do this thing for real.
She was like, we got to get this going.
She's like, city life is where it's at.
But you did it like you said. You were here by Sean Elliot. Told us about you. I seen it in the video. I was like, hey, we got to get this girl on, here. Yes. And that, again, that's how you get on the LDM show. A lot of people tell a lot of other people, hey, you got to be on this show. Or not, they tell me about, but I seen it on his page. I'm like, let's see. We got to get this.
Sean Elliot is the plug.
Yeah, he plugs it in and stuff like that. But how long have you been, like, pretty much singing?
I've been singing, since I was a little girl. Like, my father, he has a band called Reggae-Lution Band, Al Jam and the Reggae-Lution Band. And, they've been around forever. And they've been in, like, off-Broadway productions. They've been playing, like, rehearsing when I was a little baby, like 1 year old. And I would just stand there and be like, yeah. And so I started singing ever since I could remember, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But as far as professionally, I would say about, like, 1.5 years ago, like, really taking it seriously, like, oh, okay, I could actually do this thing for real.
So. For real. She's like, for real, I think I can do this. Yeah, well, that's good. Like I said, you've been around the spoken words and you sing the song that we just sung now. What inspired you to sing that one?
Well, a lot of my friends who, they actually, like, a lot of them are artists, and a lot of them, do jobs like waiting tables is one of them. Some of them, they're nannies. Like, I was a nanny before. A couple of them were like pooper scoopers. Like, they had to literally pick up poop.
Right.
That was their job. So, it would be crappy jobs. And so they all were like annoyed and upset. And we just had like a long conversation about that topic. And I was like, you know what? I actually want to pay a tribute to all the artists who feel this way. At that time, I wasn't waiting tables. I actually haven't waited tables in ever, but don't tell nobody. I actually just told the world that. But the song is really paying tribute to those who feel that feeling of like, I know I'm gonna make it eventually, but in this moment, I'm like literally sitting here picking up poop, and I just feel like life isn't going anywhere, and so that's why.
You're like, this is some bull. This is what
right. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Yeah. So yeah.
No, that's not bad. Because I listened to the song. I'm like, okay, waiting tables and all this stuff, But when you were singing that song, like, how did it feel just to write it, or how long did it take you to write that song?
I mean, I write songs every single day. I literally don't have enough time in any day to write all the songs that come to mind. So I just pick whichever one is, like, to me the most catchy or the most something that is like most relatable.
Right.
And I'll just sit down and finish writing it. I wrote that song. How long did it take me to write that? Probably like. Maybe a couple of hours, because I kept changing it. I wrote it right on the spot, but then like I would go back and say, this line sounds better, this one sounds better, and that's really how I,
Your own critic, right? So it takes you longer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not bad. I like that. What other genders are you're trying to do, like, on type of songs? Are you just going to be R&B or you consider yourself
genre,
pop?
Genre. Actually, I've had a producer sit down with me who is trying to help me progress, and they were like, you have to pick a genre, because they're like, I have a rock song, I have a experimental indie song that sounds like a little like FKA Twigs. You can find it on my SoundCloud. It's called Running Star. I produced that whole beat myself on my little laptop. Yeah. I also produce beats. Plug. Shut up. And so. Yeah, like the genre that I feel that I would go best with is PB R&B, which is like a new form of R&B. It's kind of like Jhené Aiko, Frank Ocean type of sound. So I think I'm gonna gear towards more of that. Maybe even trap soul, like Bryson Tiller. Do some of that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. a lot of songs, pretty much out there. And I just heard like you tried out for a couple of things, Coney Island events.
Yeah,
how
Coney
was
Island,
that?
So yeah, I mean, well, not yet. Coney Island is coming up soon. Where am I looking? I'm looking right here. Coney Island's coming up soon. My brother and I actually are going to be doing waiting tables with our backup dancers, hopefully, with our backup dancers at that audition. That audition is going to be this Saturday. So shout out to all the audition at Coney Island. Everybody giving me all the positive vibes and the love and energy. I just had an audition for the called Muni Music Underground New York. Ooh. And it was because they pick only 60 people out of like the hundreds of people that apply. Right. They only pick 60 people to audition. Okay. So I was picked to audition for their so that was great. Big deal. But then I actually didn't make it to like the final round where they pick like the few people who are gonna be like doing the music under New York. That was sad, but like everyone was like, "Oh no, you didn't get it. What are you gonna do with life now?" And I was like, "No, it's okay. Like that's what happens. Like you know, I've been an actress and entertainer for so long, so it's like that's what happens sometimes when you gotta have tough skin. You gotta hear no often. You're gonna hear no often,
right?
And then it, like maybe out of like 10 no's, 15 no's, 20 no's, maybe even 100, you'll get one yes. And that's that yes will take your career to like the complete next level. So,
absolutely. Yeah. You have a beautiful voice. I think it's like extremely unique.
Thank you.
It's like really awesome. I was jamming to your song on
the
way over here. And so I just want to know who's like your inspiration? Like I know that you say your father, so I'm sure that he's definitely one of your inspirations. Yeah. But who else? Like who do you see like, oh, that's like, I get tingles when I hear those.
Yeah. I would definitely say Music Soul Child, Indie Erykah Badu, and then I also have like Joan Jett in there, Linda Perry. They're like rock singers who they write incredible music. Yeah, I mean, there's so many. The list goes on. FKA Twigs, Usher.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like I just love like mostly people who stay true to who they are as a person, like Brandy, like certain people, even Rihanna, like certain people, I feel like they stick to who they authentically are, whereas some people you could tell that they kind of try to go into other places to try to get more views or get more followers or whatever it is. But those artists, to me personally, feel like they have stayed the same person or even grown within the person that they are genuinely. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's good to hear.
It's a lot of music that goes around, like you said. Once they become signed or something, they start doing different things. You know, like they didn't really want to do it.
Right.
Or something like Vanilla Ice back in the days. He didn't really want to do it. He was a rocker in disguise. It's like, okay, why you didn't be true to yourself? You know, stuff like that. Yeah, I had to go like back in the days. You know, but there's a lot of them like that, and I've been in this business, and I've seen a lot of people that been true since the beginning all the way to the end, and they pretty much starting to make it. Like you said, it takes a while, but be true to yourself.
Right, exactly.
You know, and it works.
And and the thing is, like, a person's career, a lot of people don't understand, like, you can have your career until the day that you're gone, like, from this earth. Like, I just saw Jennifer Holliday. She's the original of Dreamgirls, who sang the song I'm Not Going Nowhere. You're Gonna Love Me. That famous song that Jennifer Hudson that people associate with Jennifer Hudson, but Jennifer Holliday was the original, did it on Broadway, and she just performed on The View, and like her voice is right in the background, like crazy. It's crazy. Like her voice is ridiculous, and like I look up to people who, after how long, you know, going through so much up and down, and even like the weight thing, like everything that happened with her, she's still pushing, still going. And I see myself that way. Like, I see myself even after, you know, age 50, still being in the game, like writing music for other big artists and making a way for the younger generation, and just sticking in there and doing what I love.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's like Patti LaBelle. She stood so true to herself, and now she's helping other people get there and behind stages. And
Exactly.
And she's like, oh my God, that's an amazing person.
Yes, Patti LaBelle.
And you know, she does a lot. And I know I just seen a phone call, but I'm gonna have to pick it up. 347-6. You know what I'm saying? 347-640-3920. Call in, talk to her, find out what you know, she's all about. If you got any questions, you can call it in. You know, it doesn't really matter. Someone that does, she play any instruments? Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I play the guitar. And yeah, that has been it's sort of a new journey for me. I've been trying to like get myself to learn the guitar for like years, and I finally picked it up about a year and a half ago, and I was like, you know what, I gotta learn this. Like, I really have to put myself to the next level. Usually when I arrange music, I understand music and I know music theory, so I know how to like make music on the piano, on the guitar. But as far as playing, like, I would have to like get a musician, pay them, and say, okay, can you do this for me, do that for me? I'm like, why don't I just do it myself?
Right.
Save my money.
And then save your money.
Exactly. So save time, save money, and then eventually, when I actually get to that point where I can play it really well, then it's going to be up to a point where I can just like have, you know, the fact that I come up with music every single day, like throughout the day. If I already know how to play that instrument, I can come up, like my father, he comes up with songs on the spot every 5 minutes. You ask him to play a song, he'll just play something right there. And it'll be beautiful too. Like, you'll be like, can you record that now?
That's awesome.
So that's how I feel like I'd be if I continue to make the guitar like one with my being. And
that's good though.
That's really cool.
I picked up a guitar and I only got the C chord. That's it.
I picked up a harmonica once.
Yeah.
I put it down.
Oh, you put it down. Yeah. But I'm real good now. I'm real good in guitar. But the only problem is when the game is over.
When the game is over, no, I'm not too good when the game is over either.
Yeah, that's, you know, the only Guitar Hero is the only thing I can play real.
Oh my gosh.
I get down with the rock band.
Yeah. Oh, the rock band. Oh, yeah.
Down with the rock band.
But I hang my own. You know, I can look good. I'll be right next to you acting like I can play. Hey, I look good doing it. But other than that, I don't know nothing about it. But it is good because I see a lot of people when they have the guitar, they said that it's a good thing because you're doing two things at one time. And a lot of people that can do that, it's, you know, very talented to play it.
Right, exactly.
We're getting a phone call here. Let's see. Hello.
Hey.
I knew how to be you. Miss the Essence in the house.
Am I on? Hola, mi gente. Calling from Florida. How's everybody?
We're all good.
Doing well.
I love the guest that we're having. I'm so happy to hear her there live. Sounds great.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear her song?
Yes, I did. And I'm happy to hear that she plays instruments. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Tanisha, you're doing awesome, by the way, baby. Love you.
Dear.
I just wanted to call in and check in, say hi to you guys, miss you guys. 99 Radio, the LDM Show with your girl, The Essence, and Charles Laloma.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm watching you guys all the way over here.
Yeah, you're over there enjoying the sun. But we got some sun today. We got some sun today.
Here.
Bat says hi.
Everybody says
I got
hello.
a for you guys. Hey, who's engineering the show? Bat?
Oh, yeah, everybody's here.
Awesome, great music. I just want to say something really quickly before I leave. I've been supporting the Red Nose today. So, guys, go out and get your red noses. It's to prevent poverty and help the children worldwide in Africa. And, you know, $5 takes them to medical supplies. You know, $15 is for shelter, $7 for books and school. Let's just help out. You know, spread the word.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys when I get back. Love you all, and I'm checking you out. And good luck to our guests.
Okay, no problem.
Bye, dear.
All right, bye. Bye, guys. Stay well.
Well, that was our girl, The Essence. She's on vacation right now.
Oh, that was nice.
You know, if I go on vacation, I ain't going to be calling nobody. I'll send y'all smoke signals, and y'all can see it. Because you know what I'm saying? Right, Sean? There's Sean Elliot in the house. You know, he over here in the back scenes right now. You know, that's how it is. Shoot, vacation to vacation. I'll call y'all probably from like the middle of the ocean. You know, just to be like, yo, y'all missing this whale. No, nah, I don't do whale. I'm not white.
Look a shark.
Nah, I don't do sharks and whales. My bad. I was just going a little overboard in the exaggeration department. You know, but we're going to take a short break, and we come back. We're going to talk to our girl a little bit more here, and maybe we'll have a little sing something here. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do here in the LDM show, right?
I would love, yes.
There we go.
Love to hear that.
We'll be right back here on Nightline Radio. This is your boy Charles Laloma, and this is the LDM Show. And my girl
Tanisha, Natasha,
Puerto Rican Jew, whatever you want to call her.
Whatever I am today.
She's in the house. We'll be right back. Hey, you've been watching the LDM Show? Let us know what you think about this episode. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We value your opinion, so please let us know. And let's get right back to the show.
Now back to the LDM Show on Nightline Radio.
And we're back here on the LDM Show, Nightline Radio here, hanging out. I got the two girls over here hanging out. I'm feeling a little special right now. You know what I'm saying? Wait, let me say it again. No.
Sakinah Iman.
Missing man.
Well, my family, funny enough, my family calls me Sakinah.
Sakinah?
Yeah, it's like because,
and it's your own family, you see?
No. The reason why though is because my grandmother, I love her so much. She's Jamaican, and all of us have the Sha, like all of our
the accent there.
So it's like, you know, Shanique, Sade, Sean, Chanel, you know, Shanta. So like you got Shakina. So she's like Shakina. You know, like when she calls me. Like what I named them?
Like grandma. No, that's not my name.
So everybody in the family calls me Shakina now instead of Sakina.
So it just stood.
It just stuck. But my friends and like, you know, work buddies call me Sakinah. So that's my name though.
Yeah, then when grandma comes around, she's
then when grandma comes around,
her name is not Sakinah. Her name is
like Sakinah here. Who that? Who that? Your granddaughter. Oh. Blessings to grandma.
Yes,
there we go. But we were here talking a little bit, and you know, you were telling us about your father, and you sing and you play the guitar.
Yeah.
Is there any other instruments you want to try to learn how to play?
Yeah, you know what? I've been dabbling in like piano. You know, piano's actually easier to play than the guitar.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, to actually get it, to master it, that's like, you got to have done that for years. But as far as like just playing and singing and like getting into it and making somebody feel something, like actually moving a crowd, you can move a crowd, you know, like by learning the piano.
So I haven't learned it's going to be like only two
notes. He's like, no.
Bling, 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 bling. That's all. That's two notes. That's all I'm going to be playing. Bling, bling. But I'm going to make it look good. Bling, 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 bling.
You gotta play My Heart Will Go On.
Like,
go on.
You know, one little note. That's it, because it looks, when I be watching their fingers, I'm like, okay, you must have been like a couple years on that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I was starting, it was just a little casino, the little piano thing, and I didn't even couldn't master that. I just put the preset.
Always on the preset.
Right? There we go. But when you play the piano, what type of music you gonna play with it?
Mostly like I would say like I think R&B, like mostly R&B. But yeah, as far as like any type of music right now, I think I really want to try to stick to one genre. And you know, two genres.
Only two.
That's why I asked her what type.
Two.
Because she sings so many different types of music.
I have a song that I haven't put out yet. I haven't released it yet, but that song is called Losing It. I did sing it live at the Delancey not too long ago, and that song is called Losing It. And a lot of people, like, when people hear it, they're like, I really like that song, but I don't want to release it yet because I actually want to have a video for it when I release it. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah.
So it's one of those that you got on the side, break the glass in case of emergency. I got no more song. Losing It. There we go. Throw it in there. That's not bad though.
Yeah.
So you always got to have little things here
exactly.
and there.
And I have a lot of different songs that I'm working on too with other artists as well. Like I have 2 songs that's on my SoundCloud. It's reposted from an artist named Beam, and he's a really talented rapper, like more with the third eye movement, like very soulful, very conscious. And the girl who wrote that song is actually named Christy Two Fly, and she's a really great writer. And yeah, like that. I rap and I sing on that song, so you could check it out. It's called Gardens? Royal Gardens. Royal Gardens is on my SoundCloud. Cool. And then I have a song that I'm working with on what's his name? Johnny Hobbs. Johnny Hobbs is a great rapper. He is a comedian. He's hilarious, and he is an up and coming rapper from the Bronx. And yeah, like we have this song called
BX is now, you know what I'm saying?
I did it.
Yeah, we have this song called Black Man in America, and I do the vocals on that song. And there's also another song that I'm working with Sean Elliot, one of the greatest rappers alive. And and that song is a great song about domestic violence. It is such a powerful message about the effect of domestic violence on the family, and so I really appreciate that song that we have together. And
that one's out already?
No, that one's not out yet. We have not released that one. That one's already done. We performed it one time at what was the sugar? What is it called? Baby's All Right. At Baby's All Right, we performed it there. That was a great performance. And yeah, so that song is called Oh My God. It's OMG. And I really love that song. So look out for all those 3 songs.
I think that's a song for nothing but women power that day.
Actually, funny enough, I was reading your bio and I saw that you do art or you perform art so that you can socio-political change, female empowerment, Black power. Yeah. Like, can you speak a little bit about that?
Awesome. Yeah, I've been acting in educational theater for like 7 years now. First with 2D Entertainment, the group that I talked about in Albany, New York. We used to go around to different colleges from all different ages, from audience where we did shows for like industrial organizational work, and then we did shows for young kids, and then we did shows for like churches. We were all over, but a lot of the stuff that we talked about was like HIV/AIDS awareness, Black empowerment, female empowerment, and domestic violence. So we've done a lot of shows. Our shows were based on true stories, and it was also based on just our own experiences. And it was a lot of fun being with them because it actually taught me how to be on stage and like just not care about what another person's thinking of me in the moment. Right. Completely take myself out of the moment, and I would just it was just cool to like really. We would have times where we would jump on like the actual floor, get off the stage, just talk to people in the audience, and that was really cool. So yeah, I did that.
Was it a little nerve-wracking?
It was at first, but then I got used to it. I would like just be silly in front of people on stage. That really like just shook me out of my. It took me out of my comfort zone to the point where I got so comfortable to be on stage, to the point where people see me on stage now and they're like, "You look so comfortable. You look like you're at home." And I'm like, it took me a while to get here.
Yeah, believe me, it's kind of hard sometimes. It's like. Yeah, I got used to it, but it's like in the beginning it was like that.
Yeah, so. and then the next, after 2D Entertainment, I was in New York City for a year. Then I got a job with a company called Catharsis Productions, where they pretty much put on educational programming for. They do military shows for military personnel. It's a part of their training. So I did shows with the military BCT training, which is like the basic training. Once someone comes into the military, they have basic training. Oh, okay. And it was a part of their sexual assault and rape prevention awareness training. Wow. And so that was a really fun training because I really got to talk hand in hand firsthand with the actual privates. So it was really cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
And that's good. For you guys that don't know, purple is the color for domestic violence. So you guys, show your love as we do on our logo. We have purple, pink, and blue. Again, purple is for the domestic violence, the blue is for bullying, and the pink is for cancer. So, show your love, and a lot of times it's hard. The domestic violence to me, period, is kind of like hard, conversation and all that. Because I hate it. Mm-hmm. mostly it's men that's doing it, but there are guys getting abused. It's kind of funny because you think about it like a guy, you getting abused by your girl, what the, but there is.
It happens, yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of, and it's just probably so many of them, but they don't want to come out and say, yeah, my girl's beating me. It's not the stairs, it's my girl threw me down. It's Hello and welcome back to the LDM Show. Like I said, you want to learn some dirt.
Charles is out for dirt.
And I know we have the show called Speak Out. Guys, I got to plug it in sometime. Speak Out is going to be starting, I think, on Wednesdays. So, we're going to find out. But check it out. But let's get some dirt because we got Sean Elliot in the house.
Woo!
Glad to be back.
We've been on our show, we've been on Music in the Gardens. Matter of fact, guys, after the show, go to the LDM YouTube page, check him out. He has Behind the Mic interview with us, and he talks about what he's been doing, skateboarding and everything else. Music in the Gardens, check his performance out, and then he was on the radio shows, and he's all over the place, And he's known for his hair.
Yeah.
The little curl right there, But
got fabulous hair.
you cut it a little because it looks. You cut it a little bit.
Oh, the sides. But that was a long time ago. It was growing back.
Okay, but I'm like, wait, it looks a little different. All right. But,
Checking out your haircut.
Let's get to it. First, what's going on with you, Sean?
What
you been up to?
Doing just a whole bunch of, not too much performances really. I'm trying to build trying to get some kind of exclusivity to the performance, so there's more of a demand to see me.
Right.
So I haven't been performing much, but I've been working more of that business side, like I mentioned last time. And just building, working on my craft, becoming a better performer, just making more connections. I'm trying to build a team and everything. So it's more behind the scenes right now, but I plan on coming back out in the forefront around the summer, maybe later on this fall.
All right. Well, sometimes behind the scenes makes you powerful.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because you do a lot of behind the scenes, and you start learning yourself. I could have done this. I could do this. And that's how you find your, your strength and your weakness as well. So, and that's good. As long as you had the guts and everything to say, you know what? Let me step back for a little bit and let someone else shine and help them out and push them a little bit, and with the songs and all that. So that's what's good. Right. And you. Playing a song with her, and you're doing the little domestic violence songs and stuff like that.
I thought you said little domestic violence.
No. Not on stage, because that'd be a whole different show, exclusive news on the beat down on the stage or something like that, But no. But y'all guys are singing songs together and doing. But how long have y'all been friends?
We've been friends since
last year.
I think it was August.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
All right, so I was performing at a I forgot the name of the event, but it was at Black Bear Bar in Brooklyn, and Sakinah was there, and she saw my performance and she really liked it, and she came up to me and she said, "Oh, I really liked your performance." I was like, "Thanks." She said she sang, and everybody says they can sing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's all right, whatever. So
everybody sounds good in the shower. Have to say it.
They sound good in the shower.
So at the time, I was working on I was getting ready to get into my second project, Out of the Blue Part 2. And my dad was saying, yeah, you should really kind of just spice it up a bit, try something different. So I was like, yeah, I think I might need a singer. So I hit her up, and then she emailed me a song. I was like, whoa, she really could sing. She's not one of those people who
that said it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we linked up and we did the song. It came out great. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. We might have to perform it at
Music in the Gardens. Hey, you never see? Yeah, guys. I'm telling you, this is gonna be. We were talking about it a little bit behind the scenes. What are we gonna do with Music in the Garden 3? Because Music in the Garden 2 is already seemed like it's gonna be so hot that what we're gonna do next year to top it. We got new performers, old performers.
Yes.
So We might be having celebrity guests just pop up like we did last year. A celebrity guest just popped up and we didn't even know. What was his name? He sung for...
he was an MC legend, right?
Yeah, he sung for... What was his name? Do you remember the guy? I know he sung for like Run DMC backgrounds and, you know, and he wrote a lot of the songs and stuff. And he just popped up. And I was like, okay, like one of the guys from the background type of thing. Right. And we didn't even know until he said his name and everybody started like, wait a minute, that's snap. And then he sung a little bit. He did a little rap, his old school rap. So we were like back in the 80s. Everybody was like, I thought it was Cardboard was going to come out. I thought there were a lot of things were going to be coming out, you know?
I spun on my head. No, I didn't.
They didn't see that one. That was behind the scenes.
That was behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. We did a little spinning and stuff. But this year, like I said, we have a whole big lineup coming so far. And it's crazy. And hopefully we are sending the invitation, so hopefully you'll be there. Nothing but women power as well. So and then we have repeat it again. Sean Elliot, of course. E.Nigma. These are returning people. P. Chase, Rebel, EVG Rebel, and Rick Rocker. These are the guys that are coming back from last year who made a big impact last year. They're coming back this year, and they all said it. I got to make it better than last year. So I'm over here trying to make the event better than last year, and they making their performance better than last year. And now they're going to mess me up because now I got to do it better than next year again and again and again.
Setting up expectations.
Yeah, they pushing me to get them a better spots. But
you might have to grow 4 more arms to deal with all that.
I know. Like I said, we're just going to have to get close down the streets and something like that, because if it's going to get too big like this and you guys are getting more songs and more, performances going on, we don't
might have to turn it into a festival.
Hey, you never know. Music in the Gardens wind up to a festival.
I got people commenting on my Facebook talking about Sean's there too. Sada.
Yeah. Sean Elliot in the house.
Hi, Sakinah's friends.
Hold it in. Hey, you could have been here too. You just had to give her a ride or something, hang out with her. You
could call in.
Hey, you could call in.
Call in.
Remember, 347-640-3920. Again, 347-640-3920.
Oh, that sounded like a jingle.
Right?
I like
There we go. 347-640-3920. Aquí en la LDM Show. But you're the one that want to call in Spanish. But I don't think you speak Spanish, right? No, so damn.
A little bit. My mother's, Guatemalan and Belizean. So
right.
She has, that side where they speak Spanish and Creole. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know a little bit of that.
Both of them together?
She knows a little bit of it.
Both of them together?
Oh,
okay.
Only when she gets mad.
Yeah, when she gets mad, she forget the one word and she'll say it on the other language, You know what I mean? Because my mom does that a lot. She'll curse you out in English, and then when she forgets a word, right back to the Spanish. My grandmother be doing. I'm like, wait, half English, half Spanish. What the heck, you?
You're in trouble then.
Yeah,
That's
you're in trouble. When the other language come out, you're in trouble. The English one, you'll be like, I got away with it. Once you jump into her real language, you're done. You're pretty much done. But Sean Elliot, this is the dirt part. What's up? Have you ever seen her perform? Like not perform the way she normally does, and is there things, embarrassing moments? We want to know, right? We want to know. I won't listen though. I won't listen, but the radio station will.
Ever happen.
Ever? But why you look at him like ever? No, it didn't happen. Don't say that day.
Nah, to be honest, I haven't seen all of. She's been performing a lot. I haven't seen all of them, but the ones I've been to, she's always brought her A game. And like she said, good. She has an acting background, so it's nothing to just sing and not have dialogue. You're just singing your own material.
See, and that's good. Do you think your acting part plays a lot on your singing part? The performance singing part.
My mic feels low.
Yeah. So, it's you're a female. You want you want to talk all sexy. You didn't see Sean talking sexy. He was like, she would
gotta be sexy. But no, all right. So really, sorry, what was the question that we just asked?
You see that? I said, was the acting part of your?
No, people always say that they hear my acting in my singing, which is interesting. They say that when they hear my records, they could tell that I have some type of theatrical background because it sounds
pretty theatrical. And so I mean, I'm excited to actually continue on that journey. Like now that I know that, I play to that a lot more on stage. And I never used to consider myself like somebody who would sing and dance on stage and like be all poppy, but like I wanted to push myself to the next level, and I noticed that most female artists in the limelight nowadays, like they all are like dancing while they're dancers and singers.
And singers,
So I got backup dancers, and
she said, "I'm not dancing. I got the backups. I got the stunt coordinators doing all that stuff."
Jumping up.
They doing flips.
I got backup dancers, but then I also have. Like they gave me choreography now, so now I'm learning how to dance myself. I mean, I've always been a great dancer naturally because I got my Jamaican side and the West Indian, the hips,
the swag, and the hips, and all.
Everybody always thought I was a dancer. It's just I know how to dance on the dance floor, but like choreography is like so
like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
But now I'm getting better at a lot better choreography, and people say it looks flawless on stage. So I'm like, all right, well if you like the way it looks, I'm gonna keep on going with it.
Yeah, Sean said he's gonna be doing dancing too. Huh?
Yeah.
He said he's gonna be your backup dancer.
He said he'll do the backup dancing, but he got a stunt double to do all his flipping and stuff like that. Right?
Oh yeah.
And then he comes back out. So, what song are you planning to sing for us on Music in the Gardens?
I'm definitely gonna do "I Need You."
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
It's gonna be really big. Like I said before, I'm working on my performances.
Right.
So I'm trying. So this time when I perform, it's gonna be more dynamic. So I'm gonna try to utilize the stage and the space more. Try to like maybe props, whatever I can do to make it bigger.
Yeah. Well, the stage is big. I guess they didn't think it was gonna be a big stage, so every performer was like in that little section, and I'm like, you got a whole big stage, but I guess they didn't plan it in their mind that they were gonna have a big stage. So, yeah. Well, that's good. I liked it. Your songs were good. You performed well. So, we'll see what happens this year. And I'm just like so hyped to like hurry up and have this event. But,
I know, me too. I hope that the weather is not as hot though. I do. I hope that the weather's not as hot. But not that hot.
Anything but rain. That's all we gotta say.
There you go.
Anything but rain.
Anything but rain.
And snow and stuff. But since it's the summer, we won't have that.
Well, then again, we don't know that.
Yeah, we don't never know with the weather that's been going on lately. We probably get a lot of stuff.
Global warming.
And then y'all gonna sing a duet probably. Oh no, you're gonna sing a duet on Nothing But Woman Power, right?
Yeah. Well, we have different songs. We have one on like love, one on female empowerment.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, there's different weeks. So do you want to introduce our?
Oh yeah, so like we have good chemistry when we made music, and so we decided to become to have like we're solo artists, but we also wanted to form like a duo as well.
A collab band.
A collab. Okay. We're working on a project right now called Indigo Child, and that'll be the stage name of us when we're performing together. And we haven't picked a title yet.
Right.
We're still in the building process. Like she's making beats. I'm trying to learn different skills. Like I'm trying to play the guitar too. Maybe trying to sing a little bit more. Just trying to.
Not even trying to. This boy could sing, and he not even tell nobody. Like.
Oh, he could. He could.
I believe it.
But I like how he says sing a little bit more because we talked about it many times. Like rappers consider us singers. I don't consider you a singer until you hit notes for long versions and you can do this.
You sing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because talking fast and things, that to me is not singing.
Yeah.
You can have Tone Loc and all of them didn't have that good voice, and they still rapped, and everyone loved them because you don't really have to have a voice to rap.
Right.
So that's why I like when he said, I'm going to be probably singing more in my songs, which is good.
Well, he's a singer on the low, and we harmonizing and doing all types of vocal exercises, and his voice can go really high, and like I'm like, yo, you need to like do stuff with that.
Sakinah got the scoop on Sean Elliot.
You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be the other way around.
Exactly, and now it just got flipped.
It just got flipped. She ratting Sean out now.
Sean, now we know.
See, you had your chance, Sean. You had it. Now she had it,
right? I should have just thrown her the bus.
Like he cannot. He's too nice.
No.
He has a. I gotta know. Can I tell them about?
You can tell it. This is the LDM show. You can tell anything you want.
Oh my God!
So there's a guy. There's a great artist named Gerard, right? And he is a singer. He dances. He also has his backup dancers, and he's just all around talented. And he has he wanted Sean to be on his track, and so Sean is now on his track. It's called Rebel.
Yeah.
And so that's gonna be a dope track. But Sean had sent him his version or his hook or whatever. And when he sent his verse, Gerard was like, "This is too nice. This is supposed to be like what you're supposed to be
a hardcore rap."
Right, like
he was like, put some disrespect on it.
Put some disrespect on it.
Put some stank on it.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I thought it was a really good verse, but he was like, Sean, he's like, you don't know how to diss people.
Yeah, he's like,
Sean is not like a mean rapper. He's like a conscious rapper. So I was like,
he's like, your clothes don't really match. That's how bad as he'll get.
He's like, your mama dresses you funny.
Yeah, that's like how bad as he'll get.
You've been really mean as a child.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think we gotta put him, leave him in the train station for a longer time, and then he'll really have an attitude.
Yo, my school is not far. I'm on the train 4 hours a day, so I already. If I'm still like this, then I don't think
it'll never change, right? Hey,
maybe it depends on the train I take.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
We gotta throw you on the 6 train.
The 4 o'clock, train at 4 o'clock.
The 4 train at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, especially going from 149 to 161st. Like, yo, y'all could have walked. Stop complaining. You only got one stop. You know.
Yes.
But
the struggle.
Now that you guys are gonna be doing those things, is there anything else that you guys think about, like, of doing?
As far as like
singing, performing,
perform musically. I mean, I would say in the future, like long term, I could see myself really writing professionally for other artists and like really becoming like a ghostwriter for for other performers. So that's something I'm working on now. Like if you want to do something, they say you got to just do it now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm like working on ghostwriting right now, and so we'll see how those things.
We just had a ghostwriter last week, Mike Apento, and we're going to be actually hearing his song when we go to break.
Nice.
He's a ghostwriter too, and he's been writing for many people. The only downside he says is like sometimes he can't say who he wrote for, because he can't tell who he wrote for because some of them be like, no, you write it, but I'm going to say I'm the writer, stuff like that. But he still likes it. He said he likes writing for them. He likes hearing it. And stuff
That's
like
true.
that.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind like writing for a really huge star and people not really knowing that I wrote it. Like,
who would be that person? who do you want to write for?
Oh my gosh, I would love to write for Jill Scott.
Oh,
like I just love her so
Jennifer
much.
Lopez.
And so yeah, was that like a okay? So yeah, like that's one person. There's so many though. Like I can name a whole list of people. But Jill Scott is definitely one that like Brandy.
Her comeback song.
Right, her comeback song.
Oh yes,
her comeback song, Brandy.
Right,
their voices, I feel like aren't like any other voices I've ever heard in life. And when I write, I can hear their voices. Like I've actually written things where I heard Britney Spears' voice, or I heard I heard Rihanna's voice on it. So it's like I would write and I would hear not my own voice. So that's kind of where that comes from. So
that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of people hear other people's voices, but in a
bad way.
Yeah, that's why I said they in the train.
Hear them in a good way.
Yeah, they in the train. Sean, where's your top place you want to perform at one day? Place. Your dream place.
My dream place.
See, we ask the questions that make them think.
I would say I'm Coachella.
Yeah?
Oh, Coachella.
Yeah, I actually have a picture of a banner of Coachella on my vision board.
Oh, and that's what you...
Yeah, that's what I'm focusing on.
And you? What you want? Like your best?
Where would I want to perform? I would say this is like really like even it's pretty low key. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get there soon. It's called R&B Sessions, and they actually they put out their stuff on YouTube mainly. They have a YouTube channel, but their studio I think is located in, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's in Atlanta, but it could be LA. I can't remember where it's located. I just know that. It's called R&B Sessions, and pretty much any R&B singer that's relevant right now
has been there.
Has been like on. They had just now. They had Tyrese there. They had Mali Music, who I love. That's one of my favorite artists.
Oh wow.
They have what's his name again? Tank. Tank had like a recent album. He was there. He was playing the piano. I didn't even know Tank could play the piano. He was going in and
he wasn't doing the 1-2.
He was
right?
doing 1-2.
No.
Okay. He was doing like the.
He was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
That's what he was doing.
The whole thing. all the numbers. And so yeah, like I really would love to perform in that Studio R&B sessions.
See, that's why I like our show. We bring down to earth people, because I asked that question, the first person I asked, and they didn't say, "Oh, Madison Square Garden or Apollo," or they want to keep it real. Hey, I'm not gonna make it there yet, but my dream places of these things where to get started are the little places, and I like the Bitter Ends and stuff like that, where people perform wow.
I think Madison Square Garden is overrated, though.
It's overrated.
Personally.
Well, anybody can perform there now. There was a guy standing outside. You just give him a quarter, he starts performing. So he's on Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? You don't need. I paid my ticket. Here's your 25 cents. Pay my ticket. And I watch him perform. Hey, do a little selfie with the Madison Square Garden. We here. We made it. Hey, we just got to keep it funny and try to real, but we're going to be taking a short break, listen to some music. Again, thank you guys for coming. Wish we had pretty much more time to talk to you guys, but again, you're going to watch them perform everywhere else, and good luck in you guys audition. So hopefully we'll call me up. Be like, yo, we're in Coley Island now. We're gonna be having some fun, and we'll go watch. If y'all there, if y'all not there, then don't bother. I don't like nobody else. I don't know who they are. I'm only gonna go. You got to support, right? Exactly. You got to go support. And you guys are watching, and y'all notice that Sean Elliot is on. You got to go support. That's how it is. Sean's supporting her. She supports Sean.
Right.
We support both of them.
And we have to have other people support them. Where can we find you guys? Like Instagram, Facebook?
Okay, so my SoundCloud, you can just type in Sakinah Iman, SAKINAH. IMAN, Sakinah Iman. You can also find me at Sakinah Iman on Twitter, and then at Sakinah Loves. That's love spelled the Ebonics way, LUVS. At Sakinah Loves. That's on IG, Instagram, and Facebook is just Sakinah Iman again. Yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good.
And, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to log in right now.
He's trying to friend you.
Yeah, he got me already.
Don't poke her.
Wait. No, that poking thing. No, you're poking me. Don't poke me. I hate that poking thing. Let me go to that.
I'm surprised you still got it.
Right?
I know, right?
Somebody poked me like the other day, and I was like, "Who does that?"
I know. It's like, who pokes anymore, right? Facebook changed everything, and they still got that little stupid poke thing there. I don't know what the heck is that.
And you, Sean?
Oh, so my Facebook is Sean Elliot. That's SeanElliot. My Instagram is YoungSpitter718. Young spelled YUNG, Spitter as it is, the number 718. Twitter is BXHippie, BXHIPPIE, and my YouTube is LoudBMG, as it's spelled.
Oh, and YouTube, check me out. I have a Sorry cover by Justin Bieber, Sorry. Yeah, the reggae song. I had made a sort of neo soul version to it, but I still put my little Jamaican flavor in there. So, so yeah, check it out. Check it out.
We might just be putting that up on our website right there. Okay. Right. And again, guys, thank you for coming, and thank you for joining the Music in the Gardens too. Yeah. Guys, watch out for them upcoming artists. Like I said, they blowing up as fast as they can, and if you're not holding on, it's going to be taking you for a long ride. You got to be watching these guys. Again, Sean Elliot, and let's say it with the beat. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to commercial break, and you didn't even sing us nothing yet.
But you didn't ask me.
See what you see. All these things. We have guests coming to our house. They be like, oh, they trying to slip without saying nothing. Trying to slip without singing something. What you want to sing for us?
Little something. Before we go.
Okay, the LDM Show, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. With the backup singers? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Come on. We're waiting for some more. Okay. And Sean Elliott comes in with his little beat. I'm Sean.
Every time
we can make something right now.
I think of Sean, I think of like, because he does this thing, like he literally will sing that high.
Oh, there we go. She put you on the spot, Sean. You got to jump it in. I don't know. Let's go. Let's do this.
He's not ready.
I got a phone call.
Oh, now we got a phone call. We got to go on break. Sean don't want to call. Hey, you want to check it out? That was just a little taste. We got to check them out. We're going to go on. We got to make phone calls here. Let me see. Somebody said, what? Oh, somebody said Sean better sing. Somebody call and make Sean sing. No.
Somebody call and make Sean sing.
Make him sing. But again, Sean Elliot. And
come to music at the garden and you'll see me sing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say my name like 3 times.
Sakinah
Iman.
Sakinah.
He wants to say Sha like
Sha.
my grandmama. Like he wants to say
Shuck. Listen, miss.
You are not my grandmama, okay?
You are not.
I don't get that privilege.
I'm saying this mic is louder. Sakinah Iman.
Okay.
Sakinah Iman.
There we go.
On the LDM Show.
Sakinah. You know what? I just want her to say it again. That's why I messed it up.
LDM Show. No.
There you go. Sakinah Iman. There we go. With Sean Elliot in the house. Check him out on the Facebook, Instagram, everywhere else. And also, remember, show your support. Music in the Garden 2. They're going to be there performing. And then she'll be back on August performing for Nothing But Woman Power. That's a great thing. Guys, keep it up. We're going to see you again. And just keep us updated with everything you guys are doing. You know, let us know. Tag us on your events. You know, because I'll be looking on the photos. I'll be looking like I'm a stalker. But like, damn, what Sean is doing? What Sean is doing here? You know? You just tag us. You want us to know, and we'll let everybody in the whole world know what's going on. Again, thank you guys for coming today. We'll be back to wrap things up with... let me see. How many names they got you on? We did...
I'm Natasha.
We did the Natasha. We did Tanisha. Naomi is another one, right? We got to throw in a new one. No, it's a thing. You guys been watching our show. Y'all know we had our guest co-host. I mean our actual co-host here and mess up her name like 3 or 4 times.
Yes, I was Natasha. I was
Nadia or something like that.
I was all these other things.
And then her thing is a Puerto Rican Jew.
Yes, the other show calls me the Puerto Rican Jew, the R&R show.
There we go. And it's actually our photographer, Tanisha, in the house. So all the photos you see comes from her. She takes a lot of the photos, good photos too. So, you know, when we come back...
book her now.
Yeah, book her now. You know, those all the photos. So, you know, when y'all performing, you look good. So she, you know, catch you real good on those performances and stuff like that.
All my friends said they're trying to call, but they can't call.
Oh, you got to call. We got a couple more minutes. 347-640-3920. If y'all calling because we don't hear you. If y'all calling correct. Yep, we got a couple more minutes. But guys, we're going to be leaving, and we're going to see you in 7 days. But I will be right back on the next show. If you guys want to know a little bit about me, they're going to be interviewing me there too as well.
Also, we have 2 shows coming up in June. One is June 28th, and 300 is going to be there. If you don't know who they are the record label company for Fetty Wap and a few others. Also, the next one is June 30th. These are both at Blackthorn 51, and Universal is going to be there. And as you know, Universal is a huge record label, so they're also going to be there. So look out for us there, Blackthorn 51, June 28th,
there you go.
June 30th. Yeah.
You guys gotta. I'm telling you, these people growing and bringing new things. You know.
Started from the LDM show. Now we here.
Yeah, and when we got 2 minutes left for Sean Elliot to sing something, a duet thing here. Let's hear the duet going on here.
What's the song that we always sing together? Oh.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on the phone with my agent right now.
Yeah. Come on, Sean.
Sing it to me.
Go, Sean.
I thought you were gonna like, and I shoot too.
That is what's the song that we Georgia.
Oh
He
man,
has a deep voice. So he's like Georgia.
Let's go. Let's sing that. We're all singing, going to the thing again. This is the LDM show. No, they're not calling. You will hear it ringing. Let's go.
Georgia.
Sean, don't get out of it. Just do it.
You know what? You can hear Sean singing, and you can hear our song. It's not our song, but Beam has a song on my SoundCloud, and it's called I Am a King. And Sean is singing in the end, and you will hear his powerful voice with my powerful voice and Gerard's powerful voice all together in that song. It's a great song. Oh, my God, it's so good. It's called I Am a King. Birth of a King, actually. Birth of a King? Birth of a King. And it's on my SoundCloud reposted, so look up Sakinah Iman or look up Beam. And you'll find Birth of a King. Yeah.
So that's where we gotta go. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put him on blast, man. He's gonna be in a Music in the Garden. You gonna be, you know.
I'm just trying to preserve my vocals.
Oh, the diva.
The Garden too.
For the Music in the Gardens too.
Somebody get Sean Elliot some tea.
Right, there we go. But again, listen, you guys, I watched my speak out, and a couple people enjoyed it, me speaking out the way I do. But I'm going to be back in 7 days here on the LDM Show again. But I'm going to be back right here from 8 to 10 with R&R Show, where you can see me really be wacky and really be vocal. Because that show, you got to bring it. If you don't bring it, you ain't going to have it.
It'll be brought into you.
Yeah, it would be brought into. So I'm gonna be chilling with two comedians who together they are one. So how would I match up and continue with them? Hey, we do it backstage. We're probably doing it in the front. So you're actually gonna be seeing us right in front of camera how we act backstage with the R&R Show coming up. Again, this is the LDM Show right here on Nightline Radio. Sean Elliot, Shaquille. Go ahead, girl.
Sakinah Iman.
Oh, I just know. Say it again. One more time.
Sakinah Iman.
Right on where?
On the LDM Show.
Woo!
I like that.
And my girl Tanisha on my side here. Thank you for being the co-host today.
Thank you.
I hope
for
you had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, you did good. We hanged out pretty good. You know.
Thank you.
I don't know. Now the Essence like, I gotta go back. She's taking my spot.
Never.
The Essence, keep it real, keep it hot, and I don't know, just keep the videos keep coming on. She don't even like have fun on her vacation. She always doing videos and promos.
She's trying to let us know that she's okay. She misses us.
I tell you, I'm going on vacation. I think November, December. I ain't calling y'all guys.
She's not gonna miss us.
I ain't calling y'all guys. No, shoot. Anyway, I'm gonna be overseas, so
the LDM Show overseas.
Yeah, hey, you might do that. You know, LDM Show right on the Japan, right in the Philippines, right in Korea.
So I guess we going too.
We gotta go. This is the LDM Show right here. This is Nightline Radio, Tanisha, and my guest today. We see you in 7, but remember R&R right next.
Nightline Radio.
This is the LDM Show on Nightline Radio.
Welcome to the future.
No importa si hablar, eso no molesta. Lo brego con brillo, solo mamota. Se tiraron y la Fori quiso contestar. Acuesta con la moña porque nunca estamos atrás. Arriba no colamos, no hubo que forzar. El tiempo ya cambió, ya tú no mandas. Mi vida.
Hey, you've been watching the LDM Show? Let us know what you think about this episode. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We value your opinion, so please let us know.